Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And already we're underway here. Alaba is making his debut today, so what do you think he'll bring to this team, Jim?
Well, when you've got the pace that this guy has, Peter, he's got to set his design on getting behind the opposition defence, and should he achieve that...
He's had a shot! And he's done it!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Barcelona go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Real Valladolid have statistically the worst defence in the league. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Kimmich. Barcelona were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And it's Dembele. He's left it as a pop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Up for a header! And out to safety. Kimmich. Breaks on here. Rakitic gets it back. Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false 9, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Alaba. Arthur. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Rakitic. Arthur. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Kimmich. Arthur. And it's Messi. Looking to break out here. Needs to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Arthur, forward it goes. Alaba. Arthur. Rakitic. And here's Messi. Arthur. Dembele! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Barcelona get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Luis Suarez. Rakitic. Kimmich drives forward with purpose. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Alaba. It's a loose ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Dembele. Alaba keeps it into the area. Kimmich. Messi brings the ball forward. Hits one! And that has been cleared. And it's Alaba. Rakitic has set up 1 goal so far. Kimmich battles to win it back. Over to the left. Barcelona are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Unal gets it out to the wing. Gets away from his opponent. He's got away. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Messi, full tilt down the right-hand side. Messi. Throw it. Gets wrestled off the ball. It's come through. Has a go! Gets it back. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are already promptly back underway. Real Valladolid on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it.
Great leap! And he gobbles up the chance! And the second half is off to a flyer! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Real Valladolid get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Rakitic. Arthur. Messi. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Tries to get it clear. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Kimmich. Arthur. And here's Dembele. Unal. A real chance to break. Hoists it forward. It's a fabulous position. And he's there to cut it out. Dembele looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Going through. And it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Messi! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Arthur. And it's played forward. Messi. Timely intervention. There will be a throw-in. Over it comes. Towering header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off him.
Hoists it forward. Gets the better of his man.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Rakitic. Kimmich. Barcelona look to me as if they've been rocked by that goal.
Yeah, they say that 2-0 is a dangerous lead to have, but obviously...
And Messi! Sticks it away! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Messi is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Unal. He's had a go! Oh, that's fine save!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And here's Suarez. And it's Rakitic. Kimmich goes for the cross.
Dembele really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Driving on, a real charge here. Oh, that's neat. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Shapes to shoot! And for a moment, time stood still. They've played it short. Tries to get some whip on it. That intervention was very necessary. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Luis Suarez. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Defenders on the back foot.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Back to the keeper and try something new. Forward it goes. And it's Messi. Now surely! Tries to get it forward quickly. Played out to the right. And it's got through. Gets into some space. Goes for goal! Really well taken goal. Deep, deep into injury time. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Real Valladolid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, we knew there was a